Imagine standing at the base of a skyscraper. Now, imagine that skyscraper lifting off the ground with enough power to shake the entire state of Texas. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is Starship. For thousands of years, humans have looked at the red planet and wondered what it would be like to go there. We are done wondering. SpaceX is building the ship that will take us there. But the journey to Mars isn't just a long flight. It is the most dangerous 300 million miles humanity has ever attempted. One wrong calculation, one faulty seal, and the ship drifts into the void forever. Are we actually ready to leave Earth? Let's find out. Before we leave orbit, you have to understand the beast that is taking us there. This is the Starship. It stands nearly 400 feet tall, taller than the Statue of Liberty. It is the largest, most powerful flying object ever built by human hands. Most rockets drop their parts into the ocean, never to be seen again. Not this one. Starship is designed to be fully reusable like an airliner. It's made of stainless steel, simple, heavy, and tough enough to survive the fires of hell. Beneath it sits a cluster of Raptor engines, machines so complex they are pushing the absolute limits of material science. T-10 seconds. The ground begins to rumble. When this candle lights, it produces 17 million pounds of thrust. That is more than double the power of the Saturn V that took us to the moon. As the clamps release, the tower screams under the pressure. The sound is so loud it can destroy buildings if they aren't protected. The rocket rises, slow at first, balancing on a pillar of pure fire. Within minutes, we are leaving the atmosphere. The sky turns from blue to black. We are leaving the cradle of humanity. Once we escape Earth's gravity, the engines cut off. Silence. This is the coast phase. For the next 6 months, the crew or the cargo is floating in the silent void. But this isn't a vacation. The ship has to spin gently to keep the fuel settled or use solar arrays to drink in sunlight. Out here, there is no protection from the sun's radiation. The ship has to be a fortress. It's just a tiny metal bubble floating through the infinite dark, guided by math and physics, aimed at a moving target millions of miles away. Months pass. The blue marble of Earth is gone, just a bright star in the distance. Ahead, a red star gets brighter and bigger. Suddenly, it stops being a star and starts becoming a world. Mars, the red planet, it's dusty, cold, and ancient. It has storms that cover the entire planet. As Starship approaches, the crew gets their first real look. This isn't CGI. This is a real, physical world waiting for us. The anticipation is terrifying. We are coming in fast, over 16,000 miles per hour, and we have to stop. You can't just hit the brakes in space. To slow down, Starship has to do something crazy. It uses the Martian atmosphere itself. The ship turns its belly to the wind. It slams into the thin air of Mars. Friction turns the air into plasma. The heat shield glows white-hot, reaching temperatures that would melt aluminum instantly. Inside, the vibration is intense. This is the moment of truth. If the angle is too steep, they burn up. Too shallow, and they skip off into deep space forever. It's a precision dance on the edge of a knife. The fire fades, the shaking stops. The engines relight for one final, powerful burn. This is the orbital injection. With a final roar, Starship stabilizes. We aren't landing yet. That's a story for another mission. For now, we are parking. The ship settles into a stable orbit around Mars. We have done it. We have bridged the gap between worlds. The ship is now a new moon of Mars, circling silently over a world of rusty sand and stone. From this height, the view is breathtaking. Down there is Olympus Mons, a volcano 3 times the height of Mount Everest. It is so wide that if you stood on top of it, you wouldn't even know you were on a mountain. We see Valles Marineris, a canyon so deep and long it would stretch across the entire United States. These are not just random formations. They are the majestic sculptures of a planet with a deep history. It's a dead world now, but looking at it from above, you feel the grandeur of the cosmos. It's silent, beautiful, and waiting. This first trip to orbit is just the beginning. It proves we can get there. The next starships won't just orbit, they will land. They will bring habitats, rovers, and eventually, the first humans to walk on another world. We explore not because we want to conquer, but because we are curious. We are observers of this vast, beautiful universe. Mars is the next horizon. And thanks to engineering marvels like Starship, that horizon is closer than ever. What do you think? Would you take a one-way ticket to Mars? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching Tomorrow's Science.